My name is Roger, and this is your Daily Tarot Map for Tuesday, January 5th, 2015, using Tarot to create the life you want. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. Before we get started, I want to thank everybody for all the kind comments that have recently been left on this channel, and as well as for subscribing to this channel and liking the videos. I really appreciate your support. So this week for our Daily Tarot Map, we are working with the Thelema Tarot, created by Renata Lechner with the companion book written by Jamie Alford. And the three cards drawn randomly from the deck today were the Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So our first card, the Eight of Swords, portrays a blindfolded woman on her knees in shallow water. The clouds above her are dark and ominous. We definitely do not get a warm and fuzzy feeling from this card, and rightly so, as it's usually associated with feeling trapped and restricted, unable to move forward, unable to move in any direction. But the good news is that this air card is ill-dignified by the earth card next to it, advising us that it might be time to take some action to extract ourselves from any situation that we find confining or which is restricting us. That is to say, any situation that is not in alignment with our goals or values, or that is preventing us from moving to where we'd like to be or want to be. If we look at this image, we see that there's a wide gap between the swords, more than enough room for the woman to leave if she wished to. She simply has to move her blindfold and walk away, to detach herself emotionally as well as physically from the situation. Now in our next card, the Nine of Pentacles, we see another solitary woman, but this time there are no barriers surrounding her and she's not blindfolded. In fact, she's strolling through a lush garden with a falcon on her arm. Now this card is about enjoying the good things in life, about receiving reward for our hard work. It's about attaining your dreams. So given that it's next to the Eight of Swords in this spread, I see this card is letting us know what's possible once we remove ourselves from that situation or those negative thought patterns that are holding us back. It's been said that once we take positive action, the universe conspires in our favor. Now, this may or may not be true, but what is true is that nothing can happen if we do nothing. So many of us, we have a head full of dreams, things that we're going to start tomorrow or next week or next month. Yet, time passes, and many of us have still not taken initiative. We still haven't taken that first step. And initiative is what our last card, the Three of Wands, is all about. Now here we see somebody standing on the shore at sunrise, waiting for their ship to come in, both literally and figuratively. This card is about daring, about putting yourself out there and seeing what happens. It advises us to look outward and to direct our energy into the future. Now this card nicely supports the idea of the previous card, showing us what is attainable if we're willing to do the work. The beginning of a new year is a great time for change, so maybe it's time to dip your toes into the waters of possibility to see what happens. So the message today for these three cards is: not all things that are faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed unless it is faced. So today's advice card comes from the Symbolon deck, and the card drawn randomly from the deck was the Angel. Now, what a beautiful card this is. Here we see a lovely angel pouring water from a basin, releasing it, as it were. Now, this card ties in nicely with the theme of today's reading, that of releasing and letting go of that which no longer serves us or that which is keeping us restricted. Remember that poor woman in the Eight of Swords? Well, this card advises us that it's finally time to release whatever it is that's keeping us trapped, restricted, or even in fear. Just as the water flows out of her basin into the river, leading towards the rainbow, so too can we move on to a more satisfying stage of our life once we release those things that keep us trapped. So what's in your bucket that needs to be poured out once and for all? And that's it for today. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button below. And visit my website at tarot-dude.com where you can learn more about me and my work. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.